When Fate Leads Me Home, Part 2, Chapter 7. I don't know how he thinks I can sleep tonight. I have to think of a way out of here. But what can I do to get out of this mess? He isn't going to trust me enough to get these handcuffs off. I wonder what Chris is thinking. Probably thinking I stood him up. And my daughter Lizzie, with everything she's going through right now, and now this, I sit and I think of so many scenarios of how I could get out and back to my daughter, but none of them is going to work if I can't get out of these handcuffs. Bella, wake up. I made you some breakfast. Wouldn't want you to starve. I must have fell asleep, but I don't know when. I'm not very hungry. Well, I will leave it here for you if you happen to change your mind. Look, Enrique, please let me get back to my daughter. She needs me. You should know that that's not going to happen. But eat and get rested. I will turn the TV on for you to watch. I must go out for a bit. You can't just leave me here locked up. What if the house catches fire or I need to go to the bathroom? You'll be fine. If you wouldn't have ever left me in the first place, you wouldn't be here in the situation that you're in right now, would you? So I was supposed to just let you beat me to my death and let Lizzie see that? Next thing I feel is a crack across my face and a kick to my stomach. You're so ungrateful and don't know when to shut up. I'm going to teach you to obey me, and we shall be happy. Got that, Bella? Please, if you really love me, let me go. No, never. You will learn to obey and learn to know that this is your life from now on. If you keep going against me, you will never see our daughter ever again, and I will win custody of her. At that point, not sure if I will let you live or make your life a living hell. At this point, I start crying. Crying for my daughter, crying for Chris, crying for my mother, and crying for what my life has become. Oh, please, just stop. Crying isn't going to change the outcome for you. You did this to yourself. I'm out of here. Don't try anything stupid. It would not be good for you. Enrique, this is not love. I thought I told you to shut up. Keep this up and you may just go hungry and locked in solitude for a while. Why don't you think about that? I can't get out of a locked room, so why not take the handcuffs off at least so I can go to the bathroom if need be? Not a chance. I will buy you some things so if you happen to have an accident while I'm gone, you'll have something to change into. Whatever. Would you like me to take you to the bathroom before I head out? Or I could leave you a bucket next to you. Just go. Well, don't say I never offered. See you soon, my dearest. And with that, he was gone. There has to be a way out of here. He has busted my mouth and it's bleeding, but he acts like it's okay to do this to me, what he wants to. Like I am still his property. I wonder what Lizzie and Rachel are doing, and if she even has a lead to where I am, because I don't know how much of him I can take. Will I ever see my daughter again, or my friends and family? But while at Bella's house, Lizzie has woke up. Mama? Where's Mama? Mama, I'm scared. Hey, Lizzie, calm down, Angel. I'm here. Remember me? Said Kelly. Yes, but Mama? Where's Mama? Your Mama had to take a trip for work and will be gone for a few days, but she wanted me to watch you, and we will find all kinds of things to keep you busy until your Mama is back. And she wants you to know she loves you so much, okay? Okay. I love Mama too. So let's get you dressed and fed, and we will have some fun. And when your Mama gets back in a few days, it will be like she was never gone. Okay. Rachel, what's the plan? I mean, Bella has been gone since last night, and no one is telling me anything, says Chris. We are trying to get all the clues together. We have the time frame of when she put Lizzie to bed, and then we spoke, which then I told her I was calling it an early night, and went to bed. After that, you say you showed up at 10 p.m., the time you were supposed to meet Bella, and the front door was open. And as we all know, Bella was gone, says Rachel. Correct. So where did Bella go between 9:30 when we went to bed till the time I got there at 10 p.m.? That is where we are trying to figure out. Her ex-husband, the father of Lizzie, who was who we were hiding her and Lizzie from. He was very abusive towards Bella, and more so after Lizzie was born. That is the only lead we have so far that would want to hurt Bella. Does anyone know where this guy has been these last 2 years? Well, the FBI was supposed to be keeping an eye on him. We know of the last place he lived. We know that he moved from there a year ago and has been traveling. So now you believe that he happened to spot Bella while you were out sometime and just waited for his chance to spring, right? Correct, Chris. I promise we will find Bella. I pray so. She is my best friend and has always been there for me, as I have been there for her. She's my friend too, and I love her daughter as my own. I won't stop until she is found, says Rachel. Okay, well, keep me updated, and if there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ask me for help, says Chris. Will do. Rachel, we have word that Enrique has been seen in the same store where you and Bella stopped to buy Lizzie's gift. So he must have spotted her then and followed us to her mother's and back to her house, says Dave. So it is for sure Enrique then, says Rachel. Yes, and we also found out that he was asking about the house across the street from Bella's that was for rent to see if he could rent it. So is it possible that is where he has Bella? That's another thing. We spoke with the landlord to the house, and she did rent it to him, but he was told he wouldn't be able to move in until next week. So he must be close by, and eventually he plans on making a life with Bella there, right? Yes, but that is next week. Bella's in danger and needs to be found now, says Dave. We will find her, says Rachel. Chapter 8. Bella, so have you thought about everything? Do you think that we could have a decent conversation, says Enrique. Well, if I do, will you let me go? Nice try. But if things go well, you may get to take the handcuffs off. What do you want to talk about? I think you know. I love you, Bella, and you belong with me, and we can be a family, or you can say your prayers and say goodbye to your life. Because if I can't have you, no one will. Do you really think threatening someone's life is love? I don't care if you believe. I don't care. But you have two options. Which one will it be, Bella? That's when he pulls out the gun. And I know if I don't play my cards right, I may not make it out of here the way I want. Please, I don't want to die. I need to raise our daughter. We can try to work things out. I just need some time to get to know you again. Good choice, Bella. I will give you a week, and then we will take our daughter to live in our new place that I have rented. You rented us a place already? Well, of course. Now I'm going to trust you enough to take the handcuffs off, but the door and window stay locked for now, until you prove, that you're worthy. Any funny business? And there will be no warning. You will not exist any longer. Got it? I understand. Yes, now I just need to get him to let me roam the whole house and think of a way to escape. Well, let me get these handcuffs off you, and then I will make supper. Thank you. I think this dinner will be our first date again, right, Bella? Yeah, sounds good. Well, you're free now to roam the bedroom and the bathroom. Don't try anything stupid. I understand. Believe me, I understand. Good. See you soon. Okay, he is out, and I have some time for freedom. Now, I need to think about how I can get out of this mess alive. I wish I had my phone, but I know that he doesn't trust me enough. I could find a way to hit him as he opens the door and then run, but I don't even know where I am. How did he find me, and why didn't I look before I opened the door? I pray I get out of this alive, and when I do, I will never let Lizzie go, and if Chris doesn't hate me for standing him up, I will never let him go either. Dinner is served. I made us a very romantic dinner. Here's a rose for you, my love. I think I'm going to be sick. I can't stand this man, and here I have to pretend that I do. Yeah, it's beautiful, thanks. Anything for you, dear. I made steak, potatoes, corn on the cob, and red wine. Sounds great, thank you. The food is great, but I would never willingly tell him that. So, what have you been up to these 2 years we have been apart? Nothing much, just raising our daughter and working, which I really need to contact and let them know that I will be taking some time off. I don't think so, but nice try. If I don't, they will contact the police and report me missing. Then how will you explain that when we move into our new home? We will cross that bridge when we get there. So, what is our daughter like? Do you really want to know? Because if I remember, you didn't like the fact I was pregnant and had the baby. Well, she is here now, and we will all be living together soon, so I should know some things about her, don't you think? No, not if I can help it. You will never get near her. Right, I forgot. Well, she loves cartoons and her grandma. Oh, yes, that lady you visited the other day when I seen you. So you have been following me for how long now? I have just found you that day at the store. Oh, well, thank you for dinner. I'm so tired. Think I will just go to bed. Fine, I will see you in the morning. Tomorrow will be 2 days without Lizzie, and I'm losing my mind. I have to get out of here, but how? Good night. Good night, my love. Enrique leaves. I can't stand him calling me dear in his love. I will never be his love ever again. This is going to be a long night. Looks like he left me a couple outfits to change into. I guess I will jump in the shower and change clothes. Wish I was home. Come on, Lizzie. It's time for bed. It's been a long day, says Kelly. I want my mama. I'm scared. Your mama won't be here, remember? She had to go on a work trip. I will be here, right beside you all night. You don't need to be scared, okay? Okay. If you promise to stay with me, I promise, Lizzie. Let's go night-night. Okay. Rachel, Lizzie is asleep, and I am not leaving her side as long as she is loose. As long as he is loose. Have you found anything else out yet? We have found out he was at the shop where we stopped the other day. We went to see Bella's mother and Lizzie. He must have followed us to Bella's mama's house, then back to our place, says Rachel. Wow. Yeah, and he has rented a place across from us, the one that was for rent. I should have noticed that the for rent sign was down. So do you think that is where he has her? No, because he was told he couldn't move in until next week, but he is close by. But you still don't know where. No, I feel like I've let her down. I should have been there to protect her. Stop that. There is no way you could have known. True. Does Bella's mother know yet? I didn't want to worry her yet, while she is still trying to beat this cancer. You know, eventually you have to tell her. I hope you find her by then. Well, keep me updated. Will do. Definitely. Good night. Good night. Well, I feel clean now. If I was only truly free. I am just going to lay down and think of some way to get out of this mess. Chapter 9. Bella, you up yet? I must have drifted off to sleep. I was hoping this was some kind of nightmare, but I guess not. I am now. Why? I am going to get us breakfast going, and then I must go into town to arrange for things in our new place. Okay? I will trust that you will be here when I get back, since, it will still be locked in this room. Not like I can go anywhere. Right, well, I will bring you your breakfast as soon as it is done. Sure, thanks. Well, he's going into town, so maybe I can find some way to escape. It isn't long before he's back with breakfast. Pancakes, eggs, and sausage. Thank you. I was wondering, since you are building trust with me, and since, all the doors and windows are locked, that maybe I could roam the place and have dinner fixed for you when you get back? I guess I could do that. No funny shit, though, or else I will leave your breakfast on the table. I see you found the outfits I bought. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for letting me have some freedom to move around. Just remember, it will not be good for you if you try anything stupid. Yes, I know. Well, up I go to check on our place and to get things together for our new home. So now that he is gone, let me check out exactly where I am at. Then I can work on an escape plan. This is a pretty big place. I wonder how he knows of this place. Looking outside, we are out somewhere in a very wooded area. Even if I was to get free, where would I run and how would I know where I'm going? Rachel, correct? Says the landlord. Yes. Is there news? Says Rachel. Yes, he just contacted me and is on his way into town. Okay. I will send a few of my team to watch around town. Anything else? Yes, we are meeting at the house at noon to sign the rest of the paperwork. We will be there to catch him. Then he will have to tell us where Bella is. I hope it's that easy. What if you followed him home? He is going to be looking for that. Our best bet is to catch him and make him talk. Okay, I guess you know what he is capable of. See you at noon. Yes, see you then, and thank you for doing this. Not a problem. So, David, get the team ready. We have a lead. That was the landlord, and Enrique is heading into town to get things for the place and meeting with the landlord at noon, says Rachel. That is great news. Let me make some phone calls, and we will get right over there, says Dave. Sounds good. Let me tell Kelly and let her know, and Chris, and I will be ready to head out too. But make sure you let them know to not look obvious. Will do. Hello, Kelly, says Rachel. Yes, please tell me you have a lead, says Kelly. We do. Keep Lizzie in your sights at all times. Don't answer the door for no one. Got it? Got it. What's going on? Enrique contacted the landlord and is on his way into town to get things for the place and to meet up with her at noon. Sounds good. Get him, Rachel. You know it. This will be over today. Goodbye. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. Chris, you ready to get Bella, says Rachel. Yes. Do you have a lead, says Chris. Yes, and I will explain it all to you on the trip over there. You ready? Let's go. Enrique, it's good to see you again. So glad you're getting the place, says the landlord. Yes, I will bring you my wife and daughter home with me, too, says Enrique. So you are a married man. That's nice. How old is your daughter? She's 2. Do you have the paperwork to sign? Right, here it is. There, it's signed. So we can move in a week, right? Correct. Knock, knock. Who could that be, says Enrique. Oh, it's probably my next renter. Thought I would just meet everyone at one spot. Oh, well, why don't you just go answer it then? Before anyone could answer the door, FBI went in the house from the front door and back. Everyone get down on the ground now, says Rachel. What is this? How did you find me? Says Enrique. Enrique, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the court will appoint one for you. Time to go, scumbag. Where is Bella? You can arrest me, take me to jail, but I will never tell you where Bella is. We shall see about that. Let's go down to jail now. Hello, Kelly. We got him. We are now en route to the jail now. Where's Bella, says Kelly. We don't know yet, but we will find her. Oh, keep me updated, please. Of course. Goodbye. Goodbye. Rachel, is this him, says Chris. Yes, but right now is not the time for questions. We have to find Bella, says Rachel. Let me at him. I bet I could knock him around till he speaks. As much as I would love that, I have to follow FBI rules so he doesn't get out before we find Bella. Right. Let's go, Enrique. Rachel interrogates Enrique for hours with no leads on Bella. Look, if you love Bella like you say you do, then you would help me to get her so she can be with the people she loves, most of all, your guys' daughter. I will never tell you where she is at. If I can't have her, no one will. Wow, not even your own daughter? I didn't want to do this and traumatize her anymore, but here goes. Kelly, bring her in. Come on, Lizzie. Remember what I told you, right? Says Kelly. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Lizzie is crying for her mama. Enrique, this is your daughter. Look at what you are doing to your own flesh and blood. Lizzie, I'm your daddy. We will be a family. I want my mama. Where's my mama? If you were my dad, then you would give me my mama. Come on, Lizzie. Let's go, says Kelly. Lizzie keeps crying as she goes with you. She may be my daughter, but she is no blood of mine. No, let me be. I say no more. Besides, one clue where Bella is like a jungle. Get him out of here and lock him up, says Rachel. David, Kelly, my agents, where is there a place that is like a jungle around here? And where did Chris go? Was he watching the interrogation? Yes, and he stated that he believes he knows of a place like that around here, and he was gone, says Kelly. Great. Let's all get in our cars and search high and low. Kelly, you take Lizzie home. Will do. Where is he? Did he get caught? Or a car wreck? What if I'm locked in this place till I die? Dinner was done an hour ago, and I've been planning my great escape for when he walks in the door. I have to do this. I have to fight for my life. Just then, you hear noises outside and get ready to swing with the bat you had happened to find in a closet. But instead of coming through the door, he's breaking the window. Enrique has a key. So who is this breaking into here? I have a weapon. I'm not afraid to use it. That's when you hear a crash and the window shatters. And you wonder why you never thought of breaking the windows to get a head start out of here. But now, with other crazies out there, glad you didn't. I said, stop. I have a weapon. Bella, stop. Don't. It's me, Chris. Chris, is this really real? Chris is here? Bella, thank God I remembered this place from when my dad would take me fishing as a boy. Chris, Enrique could be here any minute. No, you don't ever have to worry about Enrique ever again. He is in jail. So, what made you think of here if he is locked up? Because I know he would never mention where I was. Let's just say he gave a hint that it was like a jungle. And as a kid, I always made believe that this was my jungle. Thank you for saving me, Chris. You have a lot of explaining to do to let me know where things started to go wrong for you. Well, I guess you know about Enrique and probably Lizzie, my daughter. So, please, let's go, and I will tell you everything of my life while we get to know one another again. But right now, I really want to see my daughter. Then, let's get you out of here and careful of the glass, okay? Chapter 10. So on the road to the police station, I tell my story of how I left Chris and got started dating Enrique and got married right away. How I got pregnant and how he became abusive and controlling. I told him how I met Rachel and how we became friends, and then how her team saved us. See, then you came back into my life, and I went to go see my daughter before our date night and found out my mama has cancer. That's when Enrique followed me. Right. Then I had to tell my daughter that I was truly her mama, and the person she thought was her mama was Grandma. Okay. Then our date was the next night, and I had to find a way to tell you about my daughter before I let you meet her, because she had just had her life flipped upside down, and I needed to know what you were wanting, if it was just a fling or something steady. I want us to be a couple. You are my best friend, and I truly care about you. Right. So I planned on explaining everything later that night when I heard the knock on the door and thought it was you, but it wasn't. Why didn't you scream or run? I didn't have a chance. He put a rag over my face, and next thing I know, I was in a jungle place handcuffed. I'm just so glad you're okay. Thank you, Chris. I owe you so much for saving my life. You owe me nothing. I would do it again in a heartbeat, if I had to. The only thing you owe me is a date. Right, and we will. But first, I need to spend some much-needed time with my daughter and to go see my mama. I never said that Lizzie couldn't be part of our date. If you want, I could take you and Lizzie to see your mama when things calm down. Yes, I would love that. Then it's a date. We are here. Are you ready for this? You know there will be all kinds of questions, and you will have to face him. As ready as I will ever be. Do you want me to be with you through all this? I would love you to be there for me through this. Then as soon as this is over, take me home to my daughter, please. Of course. Bella, thank God you're okay, says Rachel. Yes, thanks to your great team and this wonderful man right here. How did you know where she was, Chris? I took a guess. When he said jungle, I remember this place close by that my daddy used to take me fishing at when I was a kid, that I always thought of as a jungle. Well, thank you for being here for Bella. I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, Bella, would you explain to me everything that happened that night he took you? I explained everything to Rachel, the same way I did Chris. He will never touch you again. Do you want to see him and tell him anything, says Rachel. Yes, I would. Chris, would you mind coming with us? Not at all. Bella, 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 we meet again, says Enrique. This will be the last time you will ever see me. Besides at court, when they locked you away for good. Now, we are getting along so well, and we have a wonderful daughter together that's just like her daddy. I will want her to be a part of her life. Never. Where are you going? Where you're going, my daughter will never go. So, you would keep a father from his daughter? You are no father. You are definitely never getting close to her again. Shall we go, Bella? Says Chris. Yes, I'm done here. Bella, you will never stop being mine, and our daughter joins us, says Enrique. Enrique, shut up. Hope you enjoy your new home, says Rachel. Go on, Bella. I will see you at home in a few. Thank you, Rachel. Yep. You ready to go, Chris? Whenever you are. Let's get out of here, then. Bella, thank God you're okay, says Kelly. Yes, thank you for taking care of Lizzie for me. Not a problem. You know I love that little girl. I know. Where is she, by the way? Up in her room playing? I will just stay here and let you surprise her. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. Chris, do you mind if I explain to Lizzie about you before we both just pop in on her? Not a problem. I will be right here waiting for you. Thank you. You are the best. I know. Now go get your daughter. Don't have to tell me twice. Lizzie? Mama! Yay, it's Mama! Come here, my princess. I miss you so much. You never leave me again. No, you don't ever have to worry about that again. I pick her up and just smother her in kisses and hugs. Then I hold her so tight. You okay, Mama? I am now that I'm with you. Then why you cry, Mama? I hadn't even noticed I was crying. I was just so overwhelmed with everything that has happened, and knowing that this could have been a completely different outcome. I'm crying because I'm so happy to see you. You're my everything. Mommy loves you. I love you too, Mama. I miss you too. I want you to meet someone. Who? Not that mean guy. I don't like him. What mean guy, baby? The one that said wouldn't give me my mama. When did you meet him? Today, Mama. I don't like him. You will never see him again, okay, baby? Okay. This man I want you to meet saved Mama and is going to be in our lives a lot more. Oh, okay. He saved my Mama? Then he good man. Yes, baby girl. He is. You take Lizzie in your arms and start making your way downstairs. Lizzie, this is Chris, Mama's friend from lots of years ago. Chris, this is my daughter Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. It's been a rough few days, hasn't it? Yes, thank you for saving my mama. You good guy. You are so welcome, little princess. Your mama means the world to me. When Mama gets done taking care of a few things, we will all go see Grandma. How does that sound? Yay, I see Grandma soon. And maybe a little bit, Mama has to take care of the bad man. No more bad man. Please, Mama. I have to, if I want him to leave us alone for good. I promise I will keep your mama safe, and you safe from now on, along with your Kelly and your Auntie Rachel and the police, okay? Okay. Hey, you want to see my room? I would love to, Princess. It's late, Lizzie, and it's past your bedtime. Maybe tomorrow, okay? Okay. Hey, you stay here tonight and keep Mama safe? I don't know, says Bella. I would love to stay and help out and make sure everyone stays safe, but that is not up to me. That is up to your mama, and I will see you tomorrow, and you can show me your room then, okay? Okay. Mama, please he stay here tonight? We shall see, but for now, let's go get you into bed, okay? Okay. With that, Lizzie surprises me. She runs up to Chris and gives him a big hug, which my daughter doesn't just go up to people she just met. So this could be a good thing, but am I introducing them too soon? What if you don't last long, and Lizzie is getting attached too quick? But before I could dwell on it any more, Lizzie is pulling me into a hug. I love you, Lizzie. Let's go get you into bed. You waiting here till I get back down, or do you need to be somewhere? I will be here, says Chris. Mama, he tucked me into bed too, please. And Kelly too? Chris and Kelly, would you like to follow us upstairs to put the princess to bed? Yes, that's fine with me, says Chris. Me too. I'm fine with that, says Kelly. We all go upstairs and say our prayers with Lizzie, and I get her in her pajamas and kiss her goodnight. Chris and Kelly do the same. Milk, Mama. I will get your bottle ready, and then you must go to sleep, okay? Okay. Night-night, Chris and Kelly. Good night, Princess. See you tomorrow, says Chris. Good night, beautiful. See you tomorrow, too, says Kelly. Now lay down, and Mama will be right back with your milk. Okay. I get Lizzie her milk and get her all tucked in and head downstairs to speak with Kelly and Chris and wait for Rachel to get home. Chapter 11. Kelly, Chris, and I keep small talk until Rachel shows up. Then that's when everyone gets serious again. Hey everyone, as we all know, Enrique is behind bars, but we will need to testify at his court cases and make sure that's where he stays and no bond. Bella, you will need to take the stand to put him away for good. Do you think you can do that, says Rachel? Without a doubt, I can, and I want him locked away for good, and to be able to enjoy my life without looking over my shoulders and fearing my life, and most of all, Lizzie's life. And I will be right there with you. You are well supported, said Chris. Thank you, Chris. That means a lot to me. Anything for you. Kelly, does Bella's mother know what has happened yet, says Rachel. No, I didn't want to get her worked up while she is trying to recover from chemo and the cancer treatment, says Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. She doesn't need that stress right now. I will tell her before it goes to court. I want her to hear it from me and not the news. Well, he was on the news tonight, so you might want to get on that and inform her and let her know that you are safe, and so is Lizzie, says Rachel. Will do. Rachel, Chris, and Kelly stay there and keep talking about the case while I go call Mama. Mama? Yes, Bella. Thank goodness you're okay. I just seen the news and was getting ready to call you. So much to getting to her before the news. Yes, thanks to Rachel, Kelly, and their team of agents and my friend Chris, I am safe, and so is Lizzie. That's great. This time, I want you to make sure he is locked up for good and can never get to you or Lizzie again. I'm planning on it, Mama. Oh, and once you get home and settled and this court is settled, I'm bringing Lizzie to see you, and I want you to meet my friend Chris. Sounds good. I hope this one is good to you. I want to say he will be. We have known each other for 20 years and is my best friend. Okay, baby. Well, the nurses are here, so I gotta go. But I am so glad you called me and let me know. It was good to hear your voice. Love you, Mama. Love you too. Give Lizzie a hug and kiss for me. Will do. We hung up, and I go back to the living room with everyone else, and Kelly is getting ready to head out, and Rachel's going to bed. Kelly, you know you can stay in the guest room. It's late. I think I will take you up on that offer. Thanks, Bella. And good night, says Kelly. Good night, Kelly. And good night, Rachel. Good night, Bella and Chris, says Rachel. Good night, Rachel and Kelly, says Chris. Yes, good night, Chris, says Kelly. Everyone heads upstairs to bed, and it's just me and Chris. Well, it looks like it's just you and me. Sure does. We could sit and watch a movie. I mean, if you want. I would love to. We pick out a movie and sit down to watch it. But what I really want is for him to hold and kiss me. I mean, I was in danger and need to release some of that stress. What better way than to start making out? Is everything okay? Yes, everything is great. Chris gets closer and reaches for your hands, and you scoot closer to him. He's staring me in my eyes. Oh, how I want to kiss him, to feel his lips on mine, to be in his arms. Bella, I've always liked you. But back then, I was in a relationship. It wasn't a happy one, but I tried to hold on to what I thought was love. Can I tell you something? Yes, Bella, you can tell me anything. Back then, I had the biggest crush on you and wanted you as much as I want you now. But I couldn't tell you because I didn't want to ruin our relationship. I was so jealous of her being with you. That is one of the reasons I left. I could not stand seeing you and her together. Bella, if I had only knew back then, things could have been different. Maybe. But that is the past. We are here now together, and I want you now more than ever. I am here, and I never plan on going anywhere. That's when he pulls me in his arms and tenderly kisses me. Everything I want is right in front of me. Stay with me tonight? As much as I would love to, I want to get to know you, all of you, before we just rush into this. I'm not going anywhere, Bella. I'm yours. But I want us to know more about each other. I understand. Could you at least stay on the couch tonight? I'd feel so much more safer. That I can do. Thank you. That means so much to me. Let me get you a pillow and blanket. Thank you, Bella. I go to get his bedding. I'm so happy he's staying over, but a little disappointed that he's not staying with me in my room tonight. I give him the bedding and say goodnight and turn to go upstairs to bed myself. Bella, I hope you know I want you. I just want to really get to know you before we take the next step. I know, and I understand, and I get it. Thank you for staying here tonight and for saving my life. Thank you for coming into my life again. You have given me hope that love does exist. Good night, Chris. Good night, my beautiful Bella. With that, he kisses me one last time for the night, and I head upstairs to bed. The man I fell for years ago is downstairs in my living room, and he says he's mine. I definitely have something to look forward to in the morning. And with that, I take my shower and dress for bed. Well, he says he wants to take it slow, and I know that is probably the best with everything that has just happened, but somehow I feel so disappointed. I love the feel of him of being in his arms, so strong and confident, and the way he kisses me just makes me melt inside. I know he is the one. He's my soulmate, and who better to have as a soulmate than your best friend? He's so good with Lizzie, too, and Lizzie loves him already. Chapter 12. I wake to the sun in my eyes from my window and jump up. I see that it's 7 a.m., and by now Lizzie would have woke me up. I start to panic and start calling out her name, and start down the stairs when I hear Rachel and Kelly in the kitchen talking about the case, and I hear Chris and Lizzie in the living room laughing at some cartoon that is playing. That's when I remember that Chris stayed over last night. And it warms my heart to hear my two favorite people getting along, like they have known each other for years. I head into the kitchen first to see what Rachel and Kelly are doing. Hey guys, what are you up to? They both answer at the same time. Talking about the case and fixing breakfast, says Rachel. Yep, just talking about the case and fixing breakfast, says Kelly. Well, whatever it is about the case, I really don't want to talk about it today. I lived the nightmare, and I'm glad that it's over. I know I still have to testify, but we can discuss that later. What are we having for breakfast? Eggs, toast, bacon, and pancakes. I see someone else stayed over too, and he is great with Lizzie. Yeah, I heard them watching cartoons as I was coming down the stairs, and I'm heading in there now. Okay, we will let you know when breakfast is ready. Go be with the man of your dreams and your daughter, says Rachel. Don't have to tell me twice. And with that, I start heading to the living room, but stop when I hear this. Are you my dada? No, Lizzie, I'm not your father, but I hope to be your dad. Oh, I can hear the disappointment in her little voice when he tells her that, but nothing prepares me for what he says next. Hey, don't sound so disappointed. If you want to call me your dada, I would be honored to be your dada. Yes, I call you my dada. And just like that, she is overjoyed with him being her dada. Hey guys, what are we watching? Lizzie runs up to me and gives me the biggest hug and tells me that she has a dada now and points at Chris with so much love in her little heart. That is so awesome, baby. I'm so happy you found you a dada. She pulls me over to Chris and tells us to watch TV with her. I silently tell Chris thank you, but he just looks at me like, for what? Okay, we will watch a little more TV, then it's time to eat and take a bath and get dressed. Deal? Yes, Mama. I'm so happy that the two people that mean so much to me get along so well. Breakfast is ready. Come on, everyone. Let's sit down and eat, says Rachel. I take Lizzie and look over at Chris, who is up and ready to follow us into the kitchen to eat. Okay, here you go, Lizzie. All buckled up in your high chair. Auntie Rachel has your food, so I will just get your sippy cup with milk. Okay, thank you. You are most welcome, baby. I get Lizzie all settled in to eat, and we all sit down as well, and we ask who wants to say grace. That's when Lizzie says, me. Okay, go ahead, princess. I want to give thanks for my mama back, and my new dada, and my grandma, and auntie, and Kelly, and food. Amen. And with that, everyone says amen and starts eating. So what are your plans for today, Chris? I was thinking we could take Lizzie to the zoo. I mean, if you want to. Yes, I would love that. What do you think, Lizzie? You want to go to the zoo today? Yes, please. Okay, then it looks like the zoo it is. I'm so happy for you guys, says Rachel. Thank you. What are your plans today, Rachel and Kelly? I plan on working and meeting up with my team today on his preliminary hearing. I want to make sure he gets no bond, says Rachel. Right, keep me posted. You know I will. I will be joining Rachel today, so not much of any plans besides that, says Kelly. Right, I understand. And just like that, it grows quiet. I'm not going to let this spoil the time that Chris, Lizzie, and I have planned. The rest of the meal was eaten mostly in silence, besides a few times when Lizzie kept bringing up the zoo. I'm going to go give Lizzie a bath and get her dressed, and myself. Do you need any help in the kitchen before I head up? No, Kelly and I have it all covered, right, Kelly? Says Rachel. We sure do. So go on, have some fun, says Kelly. Right, on my way. Chris, would you like to watch TV till we are done? Yes, I think I might just do that. I will be here waiting on you two. Okay, be ready in a few. Yep. I take Lizzie and head upstairs to get her bathed, and both of us dressed for the day. Rachel or Kelly, now that Bella is upstairs, I would like to ask you both something, says Chris. They both say okay at the same time. I plan on spending the day with Bella and Lizzie, but I was hoping tonight after Lizzie is in bed, would one of you keep an eye on her while I take Bella out? I would, but I will be busy working this case, said Rachel. Okay, I understand. But I will be free. I will keep an eye on her, says Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly. I owe you one. It's fine. Thank you for being here for Bella and Lizzie right now. While all this crazy stuff is still going on, the pleasure is all mine. Rachel and Kelly start cleaning up the kitchen and were getting ready to leave for the FBI office when I walked down the stairs with Lizzie. Off so soon? Yes, says Rachel. Okay, well, take care, please, and keep me updated. We will do. Now go have fun with this sexy man here and with your wonderful daughter. Don't have to tell me twice. We are right behind you. Just let me get Lizzie's car seat out of your car and put it in Chris's. Well, come on then. Chris, keep an eye on Lizzie. And can I get your keys so I can put the seat in your car? Of course. Here you go. So I follow Rachel and Kelly to the car, grab the car seat, and place it in Chris's car. Rachel, Kelly, and I say our goodbyes, and I head inside to get Chris and Lizzie and lock up, and we head off to the zoo. Chapter 13. Lizzie has so much fun at the zoo. We stop to have lunch there and then see more animals. Her favorite was the petting zoo. We go for ice cream after and start to head home when Rachel calls. Bella, says Rachel. Yes. How did it go in court today? Well, I have good and maybe bad news. Oh no. Please tell me they kept him locked up with no bond. They kept him locked up, but they set a bond for $900,000 bond. Do you think that he can post it or have enough assets to get a bail's bondsman? Oh no. Why would they do that? I don't know what he has. He could possibly be out by tonight, and that scares me. Believe me, I understand that fear. But we will be able to keep an eye on you and Lizzie, and I am to be told if he happens to post bond before his hearing next month. Believe me, I understand that fear, but we will all be keeping an eye on you and Lizzie, and I am to be told if he happens to post bond before his hearing next month. Okay, sounds good. I guess it's a waiting game for right now. Yeah, pretty much. See you later tonight, okay? Okay, thanks for the update. Yep, later. What is it? What happened, says Chris. You explained everything to Chris, just as it had been explained to you. How can they do that after everything he did to you and Lizzie? I don't know. But you are right. It's not right. Chris and I ride the rest of the way home. We get home and get Lizzie fed and ready for bed. Chris, tuck me in to bed tonight too, Mama? That is up to Chris, honey. Will you come tuck me in with Mama tonight too? I would love to, Lizzie. So we all head upstairs after getting her bottle ready and get her all tucked into bed. We hug and tell her that we will see her in the morning. We then head downstairs and wait for Kelly and Rachel to get here. When they do, Chris looks at Kelly. Go on, you two lovebirds. Lizzie is safe, says Kelly. Chris, what is she talking about? Kelly is going to watch Lizzie tonight while I take you on a date. Is that so? Chris and Kelly say that's right at the exact same time. And what are your plans, Rachel? I will be heading back into work and work on your case, so we know that we will win and he has no chance, says Rachel. Okay. Well, let me go change and we will head out. Sounds great, says Chris. I head upstairs to find a nice dress to wear, but can't decide if I want to wear my black dress or blue one. I think I'm going to go with the black. You can never go wrong in a black dress. I get dressed and head downstairs for some time with the man I am falling in love with. Did I just say I'm falling in love with him? I guess I did. But how does he feel about me? Is it just dating, friends, or more? Am I in deep thought? I am in deep thought when I run right into him. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I know you have a lot on your mind right now. Yeah, I sure do. If he only knew that it was him I had on my mind. Should we get going? Ready whenever you are. We head out to his car and start driving. So, where are we headed to? I thought we could catch a bite to eat and then catch a movie. What do you think? So, that's why you stated not to eat when Lizzie was eating. Exactly. Well, your plans sound great to me. So, what is your favorite thing to eat? Is it still pizza? Yes, it is. Wow, you still remember? I remember a lot of things about you, Bella. Then let's go get some pizza. We eat our pizza and head to the movies. We decided that we will watch Crave. We get in and get popcorn and a drink and take our seats. Chris grabs my hand, and as we are watching the movie, and turns my face towards him. Is he going to kiss me again? Oh, I pray he does. Bella, I'm so glad you have entered my life again. You were always my best friend, and you still are. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you as part of my world. I feel the same way. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for the next chapter coming out next.